What is up, guys? So today I'll be fishing. First of all, I'm back. It's been like maybe a month since I've posted a video, and because I've had so much schoolwork, so much homework, and all that. So now I'm back, and I'll be fishing this the pond that I was fishing, my neighbor's pond. And so we'll see if we can catch something. Right now I'm going to start off with a topwater like soft plastic frog, and we'll see if we can catch something off that. I just had a bite. Well, I think I might be changing lines when I get home, so this line is really failing on me. It really kinks up like a spring. So I'm gonna go home and change out the line. I'm using 15-pound test mono. I might switch to the spinning reel and put on a spook. I'll do a couple more casts with this. Alright, let's switch this up to the spook. It's that same exact spook that I found in my first video at the very end. It's very exact same. I just needed to change out the hooks and that'll be good. We're going to test it out and see if we can catch some fish. And I'm using a spinning reel. Same exact one from my first video. But the only thing different is that I am using a different rod. It's probably a cheap rod. It's a Pinacle Ultra Balance rod. It's a 6-foot medium action. It's been working out for me better than the Bass Pro tournament series. With the Pro Series, and we'll see. And we're gonna see if we can catch some fish with the spook. Oh, I just missed one. I don't quite know how to work a spook, but I'm learning. I just on that fish, I just set the hook like it was a worm. So I'll eventually learn. Sorry if there's the sun's glare is messing up the quality, but I can't do anything about it. Only thing I can do is just maybe go to the other side of the pond. That's not bad. Well, that sucks. I just went over the tree. Alright, I got it. And I just tangled up so bad. Okay, I just got that tangle out. That was pretty embarrassing. Catch it right over the tree. And I tried not to like tangle it, so I just yanked up so hoping it would come out, and it worked. I was just trying to cast over there towards the bank, like near the bank, so I won't disrupt the fish while just for walking over there. I got me one. Oh, he's barely hooked too. Alright. Let me see if I can. So that's my first fish on the spook. I don't know if y'all can see that well. Not that big. Let me go get the scale and let's weigh him. Oh, he was barely hooked. Alright. Let's go get the scale and let's weigh him and see how much this big boy, this bad boy weighs. I'm saying around 2.5 pounds. Not sure. That's what we're up. That's what I'm saying. Well, I guess I was wrong. His actual weight is 1.12. Alright, well, I mean, it's still a good one. Not that bad. So I was thinking around 2.5, maybe it's a big one. I'm not very good at estimating the weights of my fish. Alright, well, let's let this bad boy out. Out. Alright. Oh, he's a pretty fish right there. That's a beautiful fish. That is one beautiful fish. He's skinny though. Oh, that's okay. No, you're going the wrong way, bud. There he goes. I just got stuck in that mud. Alright. While we're walking to my my other pool, let me know if I'm doing give me some tips on how to make a better video, a fishing video. 'Cause I mean I'm starting off maybe, I don't know, pretty bad, but over time I'll learn and I'll get better. 'Cause I mean, by watching with Lunkers TV, AP Bassin, John B, and all that, I mean, they're the ones that inspired me to start fishing. Because if it wasn't for them, then I would. Well, honestly, if it wasn't for them, I would have. Because first off, I really liked fishing when I was little. Maybe like I stopped. Honestly, well, let's make this a lot more simple. I stopped fishing and forgetting about about that my fishing fishing when I was like around 10, 11. But before that, I always went to Lake Texoma to go fishing and to catch some catfish and all that, striper, some big old paddlefish. But now, I mean, whenever I moved houses, moved towns, what's it called? I totally forgot about fishing. I didn't know what it was, and then I moved out into the country, and then there's a whole bunch of ponds around me. It's like, nah, there's just ponds. There's no fish in there. And if there is, there's probably just really small, little like shad. But I was wrong. Some big. There's a lot of big ones in all these ponds around here. Just gotta find them. And then I did have 2 rods. They're mainly for. Oh, it's got another one. Oh, this guy's a little. This guy's a little one. He's not big. I'm guessing around a pound. Oh crap. Oh crap. Almost got hooked there. Oh, he's hooked on good, pretty good with those trebles. And I wish I had pliers because I'm fixing to get hooked bad if this fish moves a single inch. Alright, I'm good. Wait, how is he hooked without being hooked with the trebles? Alright, there we go. I just tangled up that spook reel pretty bad. Alright, let's weigh the fish. It's around 1.7. 1.7. It's not a bad one. Still a fish. Alright, well let's put him back and oh, it's the big ones. And then back to what I was saying, yeah, the 2 rods that I had, one was a Kuma combo. It was like it's a pretty beefy rod. I still have it. I still have both of those rods. They're pretty old. They're probably like maybe 10 years old. There it goes. They're probably around 10 years old. Those are my favorite rods to go to. I had a white one, and then I had a Shakespeare Tiger spinning, and I don't know what kind of reel it was. Reel it had. It was a different reel, I know that. And both those rods were purchased at Lake Texoma at the tackle shop right before you get there on the Texas side. And then every time we got there, I always wanted to go and see all the fish, all the bait fish, that they had to sell. I was more excited for. I mean, I wasn't really excited for all the rods, the kinds of rods they had. They had pretty good rods there. Next time I go there, I'm thinking of buying me a pretty good one, because now that I work and all that, I'm getting paid pretty well, and I'll be having some money to buy some more rods. I'm not gonna go overkill on rods. I don't think. I mean, all rods are the same. You just have to you just have to trust in them. And then what really got me back into bass fishing was, what really got me into bass fishing, or back into fishing in general, was the ponds. I saw my neighbor fishing. I asked him what he was fishing for, and he said he was fishing for bluegill. And I was like, bluegill, what is that? And he was like, oh, it's a little tiny fish. I was like, oh, it's that little tiny fish that there's in ponds, like shad? I'm like, no, it's bluegill, not shad. And shad is like live in lakes. I was like, oh, really? Oh, yeah, because where I always fish at, there's shad. Like, when you be fishing at a lake or a river. Like, yeah, I was basically a lake. And so I was just standing there watching him. And then he catches a bass. I'm like, dang, what is that? It's a lot bigger than just, is that a bluegill? He's like, no, that's a bass. And I was like, calling, really? And then, yeah. And then he's like, all right, here. He was like, he gave me his pole. He's like, here, give it a shot. And so, yeah, I stayed there for like maybe 30 minutes, and then I finally caught one. It was maybe like 3 ounces, not that big. I was pretty happy at the time, and that's what really got me into fishing. And I was like, and then I met me a new friend. His name is Steven. He's the one that was in my previous video while we were fishing here. He was the one that was taking over on my recording while I was catching the fish. Yeah, then I met him, and he came over. He gave me my first bait caster. It was Garcia Pro Max with my first rod. Well, first he gave me my first bass fishing spinning reel, and he gave me my spinning rod, which is this one right here. This Pinacle Ultra Balance. This is the rod, and the reel is a Bass Pro Mega Cast reel. And then he gave me a bait caster. It's Garcia Pro Max, and then I used that on this rod. So, I don't know, it's a bad idea. Could have broken the rod, but oh well. And then I was given a casting rod by a neighbor, a past neighbor. It was a red bone. It was a red bone casting rod by I think it was Hurricane. And I was given that, and I used it. I still have that rod. I just really don't use it because I found out it's like $100 rod, so I don't really want to use it. That's the only expensive. That's the most expensive fishing gear that I have. The $100 rod. Other than that, basically have like $30 rods, $20 rods. Not that big, not that expensive rods. And I have over time, like around a year, I was given around 12 rods, 12 reels. Pretty much really cheap reels and rods, but what can you say? They're given to you. And that's what really got into fishing. When I first started fishing, I started fishing with that big old Shakespeare tiger spinning rod with the reel with that I don't know, I think it was 30-pound test mono. I was using that, and That's why I was catching the fish. I was just hooking them on. I was basically hooking them like a, oh crap. Two fish just were finding each other. I mean, I don't know if that's possible, but I'm fixing to cast in there. I have to cast in that spot right there. And then what I was saying is I was basically ringing them like a rigging them like a jig head, but it was just a simple hook with a jig head jig head ringing them, and that's how I was catching them. And I had a limited supply. Well, I still had a bag of soft plastics that were like 10 years old from Mann's. Thing was, yeah, that was a company Mann's. It was a curl tail worm. That's what I was using. And oh, I just got another. Oh, yes, I have him. Oh, he's swimming again with it. Oh, don't go in the tree. Don't go into that tree. Oh, there. It looks a bit better. He swiped at it. I mean, I side hooked him, so. Oh crap, he slipped on real good. Alright, slipped on real good. Pretty good morning of bass fishing, honestly. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to y'all whenever I get this hook out of his mouth. Okay, so I got the hook out, and oh wait, yeah, let's weigh him. I almost forgot. And back to my little story. I was catching a lot of fish. In one day, I caught me 14 bass, all in a row, all in one row, like cast after cast. I was catching them like crazy. It was a pond that my neighbor. Here's the weight, 1.13. It's a lot bigger than the other one before, the first one. And then because he said he's never fished. He's been fishing in like maybe 5 years. So I mean, basically the pond was really clear, and there was no moss. Like absolutely no moss. And that's what I liked. Well, at first I was like, nah, it's not. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, moss is moss. I don't know. I don't care. But honestly, it was a good one. It was better than having a. It was better than fishing at a pond with a lot of moss, because there was no snags or nothing. And so what I did, well, I mean, it was basically cast after cast, because the fish weren't really familiar with artificial lures and soft plastics. So that's another thing that really got me into bass fishing. And this hook is bent out really good. And I was catching them, and then my friend came over, gave me rod and reel, using it. And then I started watching Lunkers TV, AP Bass, and John B and all them. And that's what really they are what really got me into like start making videos and going places to go fish. That slogan the slogan that John B uses is keep fishing, never stop. That's the slogan I like. I like that slogan because I mean fishing is really calming. Well, I mean to some people, some other people it just really gets them raged up because they miss a fish, but that's whatever. I like fishing because it calms me down whenever I'm going through some hard times or got nothing else to do. It's like a lifestyle, and I don't think I'll ever stop this lifestyle. And let me know, guys, if I'm actually doing a good job on these videos. So if I'm talking too much or making these videos too long. If I'm making these videos too long and not catching any fish, I don't know. This video is basically story time, basically. And I've basically fishing for like around maybe an hour and a half already. Alright, well I don't know if I'll get back to you guys whenever I'll figure something out, what kind of bait I will be using. And then later on I'll start. Let me know if y'all like the chesty or if you want me to switch to a tripod. Y'all let me know, because I don't want to switch to a tripod and then y'all not liking it. Y'all like better the chesty than a tripod. Y'all let me know. Give me some feedback. And I will link the gear that I was using in the description if y'all wanna see, if you wanna know, if you wanna see what I'll be using. I don't know about the rod. I mean, the rod was given to me. I know it's a cheap rod. I don't know how I'll be able to like find it on like maybe Amazon or something like that. I'll find it and I'll link in the description if y'all like it. I mean, this rod really has kept up for me, even though it does have a lot of cracks, like crack right there. I can see it. Some pretty gnarly cracks, but it still has been holding up for me. And then on my next video, I'll make another video of me showing you my rod and reel arsenal and my baits. I mean, rods and reels. I don't think I'll be interested in that because it's really cheap rods and reels. The only good rods and reels that I have are the bait casters. I have the Garcia Black Max with Bass Pro Mega Cast combo, bait caster combo, and then they have I used to have a Lose Speedpool, but I traded that for a Shimano Keenan. That's what it's called, a Keenan. I traded that for that, and then I had the rods, the $100 rod. Then I had the cheap, like $30 to $40 rods, and then all that. And then let me know. Well, honestly, the real question is, let me know if y'all want to see videos of me catfishing. I mean, I know catfishing carp. I know he fishes for catfishing and all that. But let me know if y'all want me to, because I mean, if y'all just want me to stick to if y'all just want me to stick to bass fishing, because I don't want to fish for something that y'all don't want to watch. So y'all let me know. And maybe after this one last cast, I'll be getting home, because it's getting pretty cold and the sun's coming out, and I don't want to get sunburned because I'm not wearing sunscreen. Alright, well, I'll be heading home. Let me just take off that spook and put it back in the tackle box, and I'll be heading home. When I get home, I will start editing this video and put in the intro of what will happen in this video, so I won't bore people to death and all that. And I'll thank you for watching, and let me know if I did a good job in this video. I mean, I know my first video, I guess people said that I did a good job. Second video, I did a pretty bad job. I mean, mainly because I didn't have a tripod at that point. I didn't have a. It was a windy day. My friend had a shaky hand and all that, and I was just in a rush. That video was all over the place. So this video is a lot more organized. I will try my best on the editing, and let me know how I did. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and let me know if I should. Let me know what I should fish for next. I mean, the only thing I can honestly fish for is just bass and bluegill and catfish, but I don't know if you want me to catfish. So let me know if you want me to catfish or anything like that, and let me know if you want me to do any more videos of like any other topics other than fishing. Like if you want me to do vlogs or whatever. So I mean, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want, and I will see you in the next video.